welcome back to the channel. A bit of a random place for this one to start. I've been filming all my vlogs on my GoPro so far, and I'm at Loch Leven. I'm out in my float tube and I was doing a bit of fishing, and while I was trying to release a sea trout that I caught, my GoPros fell out the side. I'm laughing now, but I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest with you. Oh, I've never been sadder while fishing in my life. The sky's clear blue, the sun's absolutely belting down. It's a bank holiday weekend, life is good, and I feel absolutely gutted. One of the things daft, I suppose, I'm very clumsy by nature, so the joy. So I'm randomly picking this up on Saturday, the bank holiday. Friday we basically went a bit of a drive all over the place. Never had a sort of clear plan of what I was wanting to do or where I was wanting to go, and everywhere was absolutely mobbed. So we stayed the night in Loch Leven. We've now driven a wee bit round to a bit on the loch at Loch Leven, and it's glorious. We're parked up here for the day. We're going to have a wee barbecue later on, and I'm just doing a wee bit of fishing so far, but it's are absolutely incredible. That's the Papa Glencoe, just up in front of us, and all the hills around here, so it is an absolute belter of a day. This week's vlog's probably going to be a wee bit random. Since I'm picking up for here, it might be a wee bit short, but I figure better something than nothing anyway. So stay tuned, see what we got up to, hopefully catch a couple of fish. Apart from that, I'm going to just sit down and enjoy myself in the sun. I'm already absolutely roasted, even though I've got factor 50 on. Scottish people just aren't built for this whatsoever. But let's see what we end up doing, and I'll catch you up with you soon. So just very quickly, a couple of quick casts again back out in the float tube, and I've managed to catch a second sea trout, a wee bit bigger this time. I'm going to get it put back, it's a wee bit lively, so I think it'll go back alright. So I thought I'd just quickly show you how this float tube works. Basically you just sit in it, like a wee mini raft, and then you put a pair of waders and a pair of these wee mini flippers at the end, and you basically just gently kick yourself about. It's not really designed to be doing any sort of big distances, it's just meant to be enough to get you sort of in and about wee areas that you normally wouldn't be able to get to for the shore. Just like this wee bay today, you can get here for the shore. There's a lot of seaweed quite close in, so what this just allows you to do is get out beyond that, just maybe a wee bit more than what waders would do. It's a cracking wee thing, to be honest with you. It's got a couple of wee bags and stuff on the side for you to put water and different lures and bits and bobs like that. But as I said, I've dropped my GoPro over the side earlier on, so make sure if you're going to get yourself one that you try and attach everything down, which I've done with my net and stuff, and I know a bit better, to be honest with you. So it was just really silliness, but look at this. Absolutely stunning, but I'm getting absolutely frazzled even though I've got factor 50 on, so I'm just going to make my way back to the van, get some more sun cream on, and I think we're going to get the barbecue on the go. So aye, I'll catch up with you then. So that's me got the float tube put back, just absolutely roasting, absolutely boiling hot. So I've got that put back, sweating buckets, and I'm just going to get myself in for a wee swim to cool down. I'm absolutely roasted, but that all just looks so inviting, so I'm going to get myself in. A guy's already beat me to it even. He's already in, so we get myself in for a wee duck. The water feels absolutely amazing, man. Really cold when you first go in, takes the breath away for you, but once you've been in for a couple of seconds, your body just gets used to it. And it's really nice. I've said it before, but Scotland, when you get the weather like this, is absolutely unbeatable. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. Don't get me wrong, the rain and stuff's what makes it nice, or the rain that we get is what makes it all green and lovely, and as the famous saying goes, yesterday's rain's tomorrow's whiskey. So without rain we wouldn't have the green hills and the good whiskey, so I'll take the rainy weather as well. But when it's sunny like this, it's honestly just absolutely amazing. So just going to enjoy a wee swim a bit, and then I'm going to go up. The barbecue's already on, so I'll catch up with you there. So got the barbecue sorted. We've got some pork belly, which has got like a barbecue glaze on it, so just going to get them stuck on and sit and have them with that view. Morning, so it's Sunday, We stayed at Loch Leven last night, just a sort of wild camping spot. It's not really wild, it's right next to the road. We've just came back into Loch Leven to Ice Factor. They've got shower facilities you can use for £3, so we just thought we'd get freshened up. So warm yesterday, and we had a barbecue and swimming in the sea, so you end up feeling quite grubby. So we just went in there, freshened up. We're in no rush to be home, so we're going to just go a wee sort of drive about and see what we can see. So I think we might head to Loch Leven Seafood Cafe for some lunch if it's open, so I'll catch up with you there. So we've come up to Glencoe, we just parked at a wee car park at the front and just walked along sort of these pipes out to the water. I think the tide's just dropping now. We'll just try to kill a bit of time really until Loch Leven Seafood Cafe opens. I think it opens about 11ish. We don't actually start selling the seafood until the back of 12, so we're just killing a wee bit of time, but it's absolutely lovely here. Clear blue skies, really busy as well. Glencoe's a lovely wee town, it's got museums and stuff that you can visit as well, and it's got a couple of wee shops, restaurants, pubs and stuff, and it's pretty busy just with traffic. We've been the bank holiday weekend, but I'll just show you a wee look around. That's the Papa Glencoe up there. Just up through there is sort of Glencoe, like the valley that everybody drives up through. Buccleuch Moor, King's House Hotel, the Three Sisters, the Lost Valley and stuff. There's loads and loads of history about here with the Jacobites and obviously the Glencoe massacre as well. My surname's Campbell, so I probably wouldn't be that welcome in Glencoe due to the history, but it's funny, I watched a video recently by Scotland's History Tours on YouTube, Guy Bruce. His videos are absolutely brilliant. I'll see if I can put a link down in the description to go and check it out, and he actually did a really good video about the Glencoe massacre. I think everybody basically thinks it was just Campbell's that killed McDonald's. It was a lot more complicated than that. There was loads of other people there other than Campbell's. There was loads of other people murdered other than the McDonald's as well. It was fascinating, so obviously an absolute horrible part of history, but a really famous bit of Scottish history as well. So I'll put the link down below if you get a chance to go and watch it. It's fantastic. Oi Bruce's videos are fantastic actually. His knowledge is incredible, so go and take a wee look about that, and it might give you a wee bit of insight into the Glencoe massacre. So just arrived at Loch Leven Seafood Cafe. What a location, wait to see this. Took a quick look at the menu online and I think it's going to cost me a fortune. I want absolutely everything that's on here, so let's see what they've got. So basically what happens is you can sit in at their restaurant, which has got the sort of views just up there. It's got a wee balcony, looks really nice. Or you can come down and sit here at the wee sort of picnic tables right on the waterfront. So when it's like this, it just seems a bit daft to be sitting up there when you can be down here at the waterfront. So you basically put your order in there, they give you a wee ticket, and then you come down, sit down the front, and they give you a shout and you go up and get it. So this is the seat, which is unbelievable, you can't beat it. I've got myself a non-alcoholic beer because I'm driving, which isn't ideal, but better than nothing. So let's see what the seafood's like when it comes down. So when your order comes, you basically go up and collect it in this tray. So we've got bruschetta, surf clams and garlic sauce, grilled langoustines, mussels and a cider, and shallot sauce as well, and some crusty bread. Dim it up, looks fantastic. So that was amazing. That's some of the best seafood I've ever had in Scotland. I'm really lucky. I get to travel about, and everywhere I go I try and find different seafood. I've been to the Ullapool Seafood Shack and different restaurants and stuff up and down the country, but I must say, I don't know if I'm maybe exaggerating, I don't think I am. That's probably the best seafood that I've had anywhere I've been. Very, very fresh, a good choice of menu as well, really quick service, and it's about £56 for everything that I got there in that video, which isn't the worst, with a couple of drinks included as well, so really, really good value. We got here just the back of 12 as it was opening up, and now you can hear cars and stuff moving about. The car park's pretty full, so I would advise probably getting here early, or I'm not sure if there's a booking system, but definitely Loch Leven Seafood Cafe. If you like your seafood, it's an absolute must, and the beauty is you've got that view to look at as well as you're sat there. And even on a rainy day, they've got a nice indoor restaurant, really nice decor and stuff as well, so I'll 100% be back here, definitely. So that's it for another week. Really had a cracking time, to be honest. The weather was absolutely phenomenal. There's a couple of wee showers on a Friday afternoon and stuff, but apart from that, blazing sunshine. I can actually feel my face a wee bit burnt as well, so, and that was me using cream the whole time. Gutted that I lost the GoPro. I'm not entirely sure how this video is going to turn out, to be honest. Obviously I've lost about a day and a half's worth of footage on that. It's currently lying in the bottom of Loch Leven. It's typical as well. I've normally got the spearfishing stuff in the back, my dive suit and my snorkel and my mask, and the one week that I don't is the week that I lose something the other side. So I'm going to go back next week and I'm going to see if I can try and fish it out and see hopefully if it's working. If it's not working, then at least maybe hopefully I can get the memory card off it and get the footage that I've got on it as well. So aye, very, very frustrating. I'm going to look into this week maybe replacing it with either another GoPro or maybe some sort of other setup to use as well, because the GoPro is limited. It doesn't have zoom and a few other issues like that as well, but it's really handy that you can use it underwater and you get a decent picture as well. So aye, not entirely sure how that's going to work out. Looking forward to next week, but next week I've got a week off work and we're going to go about in the van for the first couple of days. Again, Loch Leven's where we'll be starting to try and get my GoPro back and then making it up for there. After the day's visit to Loch Leven Seafood Cafe though, I've got a feeling I'll be going back there, honestly. Can't stress enough how amazing that place is. If you're in anywhere near within that vicinity, even if you're no within that vicinity and you've got a day off or whatever, get yourself there. As I say, I'm quite lucky to eat quite a lot of seafood that I catch myself, so I'm kind of used to the freshest of the fresh, and that was amazing today, absolutely amazing. I will 100% be going back, so I can't rave about it enough, to be honest. Fae there, we've got a stay at the Atoll Arms in Dunkeld. Really looking forward to that place. Looks amazing. It's got a lovely big beer garden. It's got an ice cream machine in the beer garden as well, so hopefully if the weather behaves itself, I'll be spending pretty much all my weekend in there. Just the river runs right past it outside as well, and then we've got a stay at some cabins at the Roost. It's got a hot tub facility and stuff like that as well, so looks absolutely incredible. So really looking forward to that. Feel a bit guilty, my partner's pregnant so she can't go in the hot tub, but I'll just need to make the best of it and use it enough for both of us. So aye, should be a good one. Hopefully I've got my camera situation sorted out by then, whatever it is I'm doing. But thanks again for tuning in. Remember, like and subscribe if you can. Share it everywhere. Tell everybody to like and subscribe. It seems to be taking a wee bit of time to sort of get up and running with subscribers and stuff, but appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.